This video is made possible with the support of Bucanero Cigars. Bucanero has a wide variety of premium handmade cigars for today's cigar enthusiast. And now Bucanero is selling direct to the public, so you can save while purchasing some of the best, finest cigars in the business today. That's BucaneroCigars.com.
Tonight, we want to, for Gary, our compliments of Jorge Armenteros at Tobacconist University.
Wow.
Gary, he's going to give you a certified honorary tobacconist.
Wow.
Tonight, and we're honored to get to present it to you for all of the fine things you've done for the business, sir.
I'm overwhelmed.
Yes.
I'm always asking. If you can be overwhelmed, you can be underwhelmed. Can you be whelmed? Well, I'm whelmed. I'm whelmed. This is beautiful, Jorge, and I appreciate you being the bearer of these very glad tidings.
How many people here have been in a factory before? About half of you? More than half. So some of you, this is the first time as well. So this is a typical style of color sorting. This is what's called color sorting tables. And historically, color sorting tables were always white. About 7 or 8 years ago, Kiki Berger decided to make a black, he decided to make a black table because he thought it was better for Medora with being able to tell the difference in the dark colored leaf. And it proved that he was 100% right. So you see a few factories in Nicaragua with black tables. I've never seen them other than in Nicaragua, but what a color sorter does, he's essentially taking hundreds of cigars, thousands of cigars, and passing them into the color arrangement so that all the cigars end up in the same box of the same color. As you guys know, you can have up to 26 variety of colors, let's say on Connecticut, Maduro, 50 different ones. Those are not specific real numbers, but I'm just saying there's so many different shades, so many different wrappers. The goal is always to keep 24, 25, 48, whatever it is in the box of the same color. The black table's great. Color sorters are obviously a secondary, tertiary, fourth area of quality control. It's just more areas to catch from. This entire chamber, like I told you guys, not the little rooms, but this area is all massive packaging. But when you think about boutique, sometimes it's just a kind word for being able to say, I'm not able to buy enough inventory to be able to make the same product over and over and over and over and over again for 2 years, 3 years, 5 years. That's the magic of Padron. That's the magic of Fuente. Beef, whether it's a that is what you, eventually, you want to not be a boutique factory. When you make that, and I remember it was like 2004 when Steve Saka came on board with the company. It was just at that point that we were holding, $1.5 million, $2 million of tobacco, but we started to move to $5 to 10 to 15, $17 million of tobacco. For us, these are staggering numbers. We're talking, our guys, whether it's myself, we're all blue collar, middle class guys. So when we think about all of these big numbers, for us, this took us 11 years to get to the point where we're able to have gotten, that's without taking any money out of the company, just everything staying within the company. So we've moved out of the boutique factory at this point, and the glamour and the beauty of it, it's like when you go to a restaurant, they say, we're going to have farm-raised hen or something like that. They kind of put it on the billboard outside the restaurant like, oh, that's good. No, that's crap. You want the wild stuff. There's a lot of marketing that goes on there, too. This is a matter of being able to make a consistent product year after year after year, takes deep inventory, and that's why limited edition stuff is excellent, because if you got something really special, but you got 6 bales of it, make a limited edition, especially if it's really great stuff, So limited editions have their place. True estate, we don't do enough of them. This is, Marlon, this is his chamber right here. This is what we call quality, this is the master quality control room. He's the head of our quality control. Like I said, we got 82 guys of supervisors, and he's within the top 2 or 3. And everything is about quality control, and all the different steps that you take to make quality control complete is what's going to make the product, it's set a value to it, in my opinion. So what we're looking at here, actually, is this chart is for December, okay? We finished on this on the, I guess, 16th or 17th, and we started back up on the 4th. There's 2 lines here. One is blue and one is red. One of those lines are going to signify how many bad cigars you're getting per 1,000 on the production floor. Blue shirt people catching problems. The next day, after those cigars leave the production floor, they come here. After they come here, the red line will be how many more cigars that he has determined that are not perfect cigars, that are imperfect cigars. And what these numbers reflect right here, we're running at about 1/10 of 1% of every cigar we make is an imperfect product. Wow. So that's between, on this same day, if we look here at the worst day, usually the worst days of the week are Monday, because everybody's had a good time over the weekend. We get on Monday, the less productive, okay? So what you'll notice is the spikes. What we try and do is contain spikes. Everything in this area here is acceptable. Everything in this area here is questionable. And if anything gets into here, we have a major problem with factory. So in years like that, we haven't been ever in here. And as you can see here, we only had 2 real days that were something was going on. And I'm sure they researched as to why. So on this same day, you're going to know how many cigars were not right here and how many cigars were not right there, being that one of those, the ones that they're looking for from the day before. Get it? At this point. So this room is, this is the area that is always fighting with that area. He, as the supervisor for quality control, is like the enemy of the production manager, which is Luis and Joel up there. That is not a good relationship. That is nothing but fighting all day long. And the minute they're getting too friendly with each other, you got a big problem. So, exactly.
This video is made possible with the support of Bucanero Cigars. Bucanero has a wide variety of premium handmade cigars for today's cigar enthusiast. And now Bucanero is selling direct to the public, so you can save while purchasing some of the best, finest cigars in the business today. That's BucaneroCigars.com.